Hola, mi gente. It's Angelique from Angelique Guides, Infrastructures for Conscious Leadership and Collective Healing. So, today I want to talk to you about vision and missions. And at some point in this talk, I'm going to be like screwing that up entirely because I'll mix the words. Anyway, just a heads up so now you know, right? Vision and mission. So, I teach this a lot in my conscious leadership intensive work and with my one on one clients, and I talk about it a lot. Now, there's a lot of books out there and a lot of examples of it on the internet, how to create a vision and how to create a mission. And they're all beautiful and they're all sexy. And one of the things that I want to talk about first is in my work, I tend to use like a medicine wheel or a life cycle system and or a structure to support like how we're locating ourselves and how we're moving and growing as people and as conscious leaders and as medicine women. And so there's the east, the south, the west, and the north. And then stages and flows and kind of like progression of projects and the way they work through that. And one of the things that I find that is becoming super important is creating a vision and mission for yourself, not for your home and family or for your work in the world. Those things are important and they should happen for every one of those. But first, you, including soul, mind, and body. Okay? Because this is the thing, your vision, right? It's like for those of us who are healers and moving in ways that we're bringing the energetic and the spiritual into the conversation, it's your crown chakra, it's your third eye, it's what you see as possible. And this thing, this what you see is it becomes your why you're motivated to move forward, why you engage, why you show up. And that is a vision. Your vision tells us a why, your specific why. And then a mission tells us how. It's a task, it's a job, right? I mean, the literal definition of the word mission. And so what that does is it shows us the how. How are you living into the thing that you see as a possibility? Now your vision is long term. That why is like a fire in here because it's a long thing. It's not a yesterday. It doesn't have, you don't just like check that off. Oh, that's done. It's the thing that keeps you going. Your mission though, the how everything looks changes for every season and every stage of your life. It does not remain stagnant and it shouldn't. It shouldn't because it should allow for growth. It should allow for change in a way that sometimes we're prepared for and sometimes we're not prepared for, right? And so being able to tap into for yourself your why and how it is looking right now in your life. So for me, what that would look like, my vision for myself, to include my soul, my mind, and my body, is to live in an integrated way toward like healing myself and healing the world and being open to possibility and love. Like my vision statement is this combination of like short, sexy words and like longer explanations because it's my vision. It's for me. And what this does, you being able to articulate this for yourself as an individual before you do it as a parent or as a sibling or whatever the case may be, right? As a CEO or whatever it is. Before you can do it for that, you've got to know who you are and what you're motivated by and what keeps your fires going. In the end, for sustainable movement, like literally, so like you can actually show up for the work and do it, you've got to keep that fire burning. That fire has got to be authentic and clear. We don't need cookie cutter leadership. We don't need folks who are still trying to just get like, what's the structure? Let me do it. Boom, check, done. We don't need that. What we need are some folks on fire who are willing to figure it out and alchemize all the experiences that you have had, all the things that you have learned intellectually into this beautiful, beautiful expression that is unique to what you bring and what you're contributing to the collective community, right? So getting clear on this is super important. Whether you use a lot of words or a little bit of words, whatever the format, whether it's a collage, whether it's, I don't know, a PowerPoint, or whether it's like, get, I don't know, a board on Pinterest, but get clear. Give language to who you are and the expression that you're bringing. so that when you're looking at what are the stages my family's in and how do I contribute to that, you can go back to your vision and your mission. You can tweak your mission. You can see how you're living aligned or not. Where is there dissonance? So where's there like a friction because this is what you're really about, but this is how your life is? And what are the things that you can do? And if there are things you can't change, then how can you cushion it with the things that you love and that light you up and that turn just sexy, sexy fire shit, right? Like really sexiness, all inhabited in the body of a person who's bringing their unique expression to the world. And so how this translates to your work in the world is that when you're looking at making choices in terms of your work, like whether it's career or volunteering or like whatever it is and whatever it looks like, you can check your vision and mission for that and see if it's in alignment with your personal one. It's beginning to do us a great harm that people are out of alignment. And this is not like, oh, check, I'm in alignment all the time. No, it's like I'm constantly asking the questions. How does this feel to me? Literally in my body. How does this resonate with who I want to be and how I want to show up? Am I contributing in the way that I want to contribute? Does my work actually embody me as a person? Or is it sucking the life out of me? Or is it causing me to lose sight? Take your vision and your mission, your personal one, again, include soul, mind, and body, and please let it not be with body, I want to lose 5 pounds. I mean, I know that we want to be healthier and all that good stuff, but drop in deeper. Before you lose the 5 pounds, do you actually even freaking like who you are and the body that you do have? Can you love yourself where you're at, not just where you're trying to go? Right? Check that. Check what you're saying you are and who you're saying you are with your physical body, with your soul essence, with your mind, which is your thoughts and your beliefs and the way you think about the world and think about yourself. So the exercise is get a piece of paper. Why? Your vision is your why. Why are you here? What are you dreaming about? What are you living into? And why? What does that matter to you? Why is it important? Your mission. How is it looking right now? What are the things that you want to create in your life so that you can live that why out? For me, it's healing. For me, it's sexy, pleasure, magical embodiment. Like it's a whole bunch of things. And I check my life for that. And sometimes it's aligned and sometimes it's not. And then I get bummed out and then I'm like, And then I course correct and move forward. So I hope this is helpful, and I hope that you sit down and take the time to do it, because no one in this world can take a stand for you except you. Nobody can speak for you except yourself. And this is where conscious leadership is empowering, because name yourself, bring who you are, because your unique expression is needed. You don't need to be special for that. You need to be fully you. And trust me, that is sexy and gorgeous, and you have plenty to bring. So I hope if you want to share it in this message, whatever you want to email it to me, you can. leadershipthatheals@gmail.com. Like whatever, if you want me to witness that, I'm down on the Facebook page, Angelique Guides. You're welcome to share it if you want. I'd love to witness that. But please name yourself before you do the work in the world, before you do your family and all of this external. Internally, state your why and your how. So peace, shalom. I wish you paths of milk and honey and open roads.